As I go down to the water to pray, studying about that good old way, and where shall all our love be found? Oh, show me the way. Oh, sisters, let's go down.
I am so very blessed to be here and to stand with my precious indigenous brothers and sisters here at Standing Rock. I salute my brother Chief. I salute brother Johnny. And I'm a small part of a great legacy of Martin Luther King Jr. and Fannie Lou Hamer, Philip Barrigan, and Dorothy Day, Rabbi Abraham, and Joshua Heschel, and Gandhi. Those are all of the great freedom fighters who began on a spiritual note and understood the centrality of prayer as a form of remembrance. We stand on sacred land. We stand on sacred bodies under this land. Sitting Bull is just one among many. Prayer is a form of reverence, something greater than just money, profit, status, revenue, and ratings, namely human life. That's what Mini Riconi is all about. That water is life. And we stand as prayer as a form of resistance. I call it revolutionary love. Because we all are here, different colors, different genders, different cultures, different sexual orientations, different nations, because we have a profound love of our priceless indigenous brothers and sisters, and because justice is what love looks like in public. We want to be on the love train and the justice train with them as they struggle against these corporate foes. And I call them foes, not enemies, because they're human beings too. They're just too greedy. They're just too short-sighted. They're just too narrow in their spirits and cannot embrace the land and the people and the air, and in the end they could destroy the very planet itself. Amen. So what a blessing to be here, and let us never forget the empowerment that we have received. This is a life-transforming event. This is a historical uprising that goes back 520-some years when World War I began against our indigenous brothers and sisters, and it is still going on this very moment. And the measure of American civilization, of the United States, is always going to be, how are they treating the least of these, the most vulnerable? And that begins with our indigenous brothers and sisters. Oh, yes. Don't let anybody tell you that the original sin of the United States was the enslavement of black people. That was the second one. The first one was the mistreatment and the dispossession of land and bodies and murder and mayhem of indigenous brothers and sisters. And that's what brings us together, our commitment to unarmed truth. And the condition of truth is always to allow suffering to speak, and our commitment to unconditional love. And that love is always connected to a hatred of injustice. God bless you.